This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports. As we join you from USAA Stadium, USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited?
Oh, big hole, left side. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The extra point is up and through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. A terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's Genty. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. 3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 34. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Commander.
Touchdown, Washington.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Short throw taken in by Goddard. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. On the run to the right. Taking, and he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of the first down.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to have a Texans first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. From the gun, it's Shuck. The throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells...
That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Run out of the gun for Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again,
Certainly under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Anderson's kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, shot. Pass caught by Hunter. He gets free. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So after 1, 14-10 is our score. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
They're running down. A gain of a yard.
Now Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Run around the gut with Genty.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Juszczyk. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That'll be caught left side. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Brings up second and 1.
On second down, Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Washington first down.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
56.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. A run. Genty.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A 47-yard attempt.
That one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Bravo.
Out of the gun. to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. To the air is Shuck. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air again is Shuck. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That one good for 18 yards, and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. That's Goddard in motion. To the air once more. Shuck. That's out quickly, and it is caught. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
His kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have time for this guy.
Now Allen on 1st down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, throw here, in trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Allen. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
37. And the Commanders first down. First and 10.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Commanders.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, Shiggy.
In motion is Hunter. Shuck looking to throw on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Let's go. 19, come.
On play action, it's Shuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good, and the Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 35, Texans 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on first down.
25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 25, here's second and a couple. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Shuck to throw on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. sure they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Go, Reed, go. Check go.
McCaffrey. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
The kick is good.
The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
That one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Commanders, first down.
Here's Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Quick throw here is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
15 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another try, second and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Commanders first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. The Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 42, Texans 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it's over.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. To throw again, it's Allen. take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Washington.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, it's a win here for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. Good night, everybody. This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week, we're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
On the ground, here comes Ashton-Jeanty. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
They'll go again with Jeanty. And he gets this up close to the 40. The terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Genji. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Keep it on the ground with Genji. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and a yard. He'll try to pick it up with Genji, and he will have the Commanders' first down. He will convert. It's third and short, and they pick up 4.
That's good.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down?
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Frank, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Get this to Hunter on the RPO. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
56, 56. We go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Allen going to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Commander's first down. To the air once more is Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete, right side. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Commander. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. In motion is Hunter. Chuck to the air right away. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey. Big opening up the middle. And he will soar. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Commander's 1st down.
Once again, it's Genty.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen, touchdown Washington. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Chuck. Outfield by Hunter. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, hold. 319.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. Punt to his right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Still on the move. And he will score. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Ooh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll get this out wide. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. In motion is Hunter. They'll go. And here's Shuck. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal. A huge play on 4th down. An even 40 yards. A chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The PAT, up and good. And the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now Genty. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 19, here we go. Set. Ready.
On first down, Shuck. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, it's Shuck. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Shuck on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll get this off to Genty. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Look out.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Allen now on second down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. Anderson's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, here is Shiggy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down.
To throw is Shuck. Quick slap. He's got Hunter. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, got bro coming slow 6 racks on a sweater.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
5. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. He'll get this now to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
loss of a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the air once more is Allen. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started. Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Allen gonna throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Second and 10. Run right up the gut of Gentry. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to 16.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Josh Allen, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. To the goal line and in. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders. That his second touchdown tonight. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Texans 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That is intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Brian Urlacher.
The biggest hope anytime you're starting a young quarterback is that every negative play is the learning lesson that prevents it from happening again. Coaches don't mind the misread. They don't mind the ball that gets away from you. They just don't want to see you do it time and time and time again. So the hope here is, can he learn from that last throw? Put it in his memory bank and prevent it from happening again, because over time, if you turn the ball over in this league and you do it often, you're not going to play.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Washington. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Has caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
35.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down, Houston.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Houston. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
To fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Regular.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find Shiggy out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
56.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's into the clear again. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and a yard.
What's up, round 80? Look out!
They'll run with Genty. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
What? What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
4th down. Here's Allen. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
Now things go from bad to worse. After giving up the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen down to a knee, and that should do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point, but in the end,
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Trent to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
In on the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Shuck. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Texans.
Looking to throw, here is Shuck. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Malachi starts on the coverage.
Shuck to throw on second down. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
To the air again is Shuck. On the move left. He runs with it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. McCaffrey will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Jenkins. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Keep it on the ground with Jenkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Demario Davis there on the play. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 6. quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. The throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
That one, take it in. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready up!
Moss in motion. On second down, it's Shuck. Headed left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Greg Russo in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
15.
Throwing is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll start on the ground with Genty, and he'll get about 5. From the 20, here's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made by Clay Matthews. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll go again with Genty. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Pass caught by Hunter. Into space. Inside the 20. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Genty. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We'll get maybe 3 at that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he will have the Commanders' first down. Rather by plenty. It's 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
They run at the gun with Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Down to the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down and 3.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
He'll get this out wide. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. In motion is Hunter. Shuck looking to throw on first down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
In motion is Hunter. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. They look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air once more. Shut. Quick slap. He's got Hunter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. Right back to Hunter. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really great...
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! Extra point try forthcoming.
Adam Vinatieri for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line.
Washington, first down.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Hey, tight.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. A huge play just before the half. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Genty trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
Now
Leads
here's
to
2nd and goal. One more time with Genty, and this time he's in. Ashton Genty, touchdown Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Inside the 20, and it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Now the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans have come back to level things. It's 28 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun. Throw here. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
6 yards.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. The RPO, that one is complete, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. This taken just shy of the goal line.
The Texans take over the first half of the game at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. At the 60. At the 60. Go, Reeves.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, goes out. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42, Texans 28. Morton Anderson.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Crazy. Oh, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. In motion is Hunter. On 1st down, Shutt. They'll try to set up the screen here. inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Chuck to throw on second down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
That's Goddard in motion. To the air again is Shuck. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in! Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown tonight. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will cut the deficit to 7.
This makes the score. Commanders 42. Texans 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Good for a Commanders first down.
Throwing again is Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score again. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Commanders. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
In motion is Hunter. On first and 10, here's Shuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will score! Randy Moss! Touchdown, Texans! Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Texans will cut the deficit to 7.
Commanders 49, Texans 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
On 1st down, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off 52.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's in! Touchdown, Washington. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company.
Texans 42. Morton Anderson to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dragon 6, Hawk 7, 60, check. 60,
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
There's Hunter. It's complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
It's 3rd down, and here is Shuck. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Washington, first down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To throw is Allen. And he'll take it on in. Brian McBride. Touchdown, Commander. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game.
Makes the score. Commanders 63, Texans 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Houston.
That's Goddard in motion. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
63. Texans 49.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter. but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on second down, Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Randy Moss, touchdown Washington. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The PAT, up and good. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Shuck. Huff brings it in left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Really, to play quarterback at this level, Mike, it's not a matter of how hard can you throw or how fast can you run or the strength of your arm. It's really, can you play the game within the game? Can you manipulate the linebackers and the safeties?
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one broken up, It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
319.
Now Genty. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Genty. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's another Washington first down.
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
The score, Commanders 77, Texans 49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
It's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Texans first down.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to look deep, going to Cup. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 56.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Forced out wide. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name.
You ain't never been a skate town.